Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's all about racing. We're glad to have you here. In this episode, we're going to take a look at an open-top Oreca-03 Nissan Delta ADR, the number 25 car that competed in Le Mans in 2013. Now, I'm going to show you, this is the backlog of cars that I have that have not been reviewed yet. All but two have not even been opened. So there's quite a few cars here. In fact, there's 20, and I've got 3 more on their way. But that being said, we will get to those later. Now we're going to go ahead and look at this car. Now, folks, as usual, this is a Spark Model 143 scale. It is on a white wooden base, has acrylic jewel cover. It's got this really neat looking black 24 Hours of Le Mans box, which you can see. I'm going to pull it back, and the box is themed with the 24 Hours Le Mans in 2013. I happen to have the program, of which you can see right there, and you can see it matches the box perfectly. Very, very clever job that Spark did. The sides of which are closed. This was a P2 entry, number 25. There it has the specifics of this being an Oreca-03 Nissan Delta ADR, number 25, Le Mans 2013. And the backs looks like so. But my favorite thing about the box, if you take a look in there, is you can see Le Mans all lit up at night. It is absolutely stunning looking, particularly with this black G-Drive Oreca. Now, I bought this car because I just thought it was really badass looking. I love open-top cars. Had I known anything about it and its racing history before researching it, I might have never bought it. Nah, truthfully, I would have. But anyhow, a little bit on G-Drive Racing. It's managed by Simon Dawson. As I mentioned, this is an Oreca-03 carbon monocoque chassis powered by a Nissan naturally aspirated V8. What a surprise there. 4,494cc engine. It has Dunlop tires, something you don't see much on modern day cars. And here's where I get into the history of it and why I may not have purchased this thing. At Le Mans in 2013, it finished third from last in 53rd place. Its sister car, the number 26, finished 9th overall, third in the LMP2 class. Now, the drivers for this, and thank God I had the program because they would have been hard to look up, were Tor Graves, 4-1 Thailander. And this was his second Le Mans participation. Archie Hamilton, 22 from Great Britain, a rookie. And Shinji Nakano, 42 from Japan, a 6-time Le Mans participator. Now, let me tell you something about this car. This is an absolutely superb looking model. Guys, it has an amazing mix of carbon fiber and a flat black finish. I don't know if you can see the front splitter, but the front splitter is one of those that is carbon fiber. If you take a look at the body panels, with the exception of the open wheel wells, those are done in carbon fiber. And if you take a look from this top view, you can see the panels right beneath the window cockpit. They're kind of that off-color gray. Those are actually carbon fiber. The vast majority of the rest of the car is done in flat black with the white print that you see here. Just absolutely badass looking. And here's a look at the car from the passenger side. One thing I like about Spark is even the wheel detail is exceptionally cool looking. I mean, it's always good. You always see rotors, calipers, got the big old Dunlop tires there. You see the exhaust coming out the side. Notice it with an open cockpit, and as I turn this around towards the back, you'll see it even more. The fin is not attached to the cockpit at all. In fact, it's a totally separate piece. And from this back view, you can see that a little bit better. It's not even attached to the rear wing. And there you can see the tow hook. That orange port there that you see right above the diffuser, that is actually the input for the air jack on the car. And the rear wing, not too surprisingly, is of carbon fiber trim. Looks really, really sharp against the flat black, as well as the rear diffuser. And there's a good look at it from this angle. There are a couple of aerials. They're very, very hard to see as they are in the interior of the cabin. Let me see if I can move the car around so you can actually see those There you can see one of them. There's actually two. One aerial is right there. There's a second one. You can barely see right there as I run up beside it. Very, very fragile, very tiny, but they are there. And here's a look at it from the top. I guess what you might call an airplane view. You can see the phenomenal interior detail of the cockpit. And there's another look at the cockpit. You can see the steering wheel and all the control panels. Now the driver sits on the right side of this car, as you can see there. Now you can see those two aerials sticking out from this view. I think they're a bit more obvious now than they were the previous angles. With everything in flat black and everything being black, it's deceptive, but it's really cool looking. This is an absolutely beautiful car. Anyhow, hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh, and P.S. If any of those cars you saw at the beginning of this video, you would like to see me move up in the ladder, let me know, and I'll go ahead and review them first. Take care.